sure. It's a bit weird to me. If I was Zerg, I definitely wouldn't bank on the Protoss playing like that on that map.
Then again, when you play best of 5, I guess it's okay to do something crazy in the first game if there is a moment to it. If it goes your way, you will make your opponent quite paranoid for the rest of the series.
It's true. It's just I don't know. With that map, it's a bit weird to me. But anyways, I got the next replay loaded up.
Same here. I'm just gonna get scoreboard ready. MC is a blue Protoss. He is leading 1-0. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Over here on the left bottom side of the map, off for us in our third quarterfinal of the day in the Wear.com Invitational, we have MC, former SKMC. Right now he's riding solo together with Jason Derulo.
Or Rice?
No, Jason Derulo.
Okay.
You know that song, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Well, you never know. Some people hate it. And of course, in the right top side of the map, we also have a man who I think is riding solo. Unfortunately, his story is a little less beautiful than one of MC. But HyuN is such a lovable character, and I think that overall, all the charity that was done for him helped him out a little bit. It's of course still a big injustice what happened to him, but we're not going to talk too much about it because today we are only going to talk about positive stuff and hopefully lots of amazing force feats.
Yeah, for sure. So I'll be interested to see what MC does on this map. It looks like he'll be going for Forge Fast Expand on this map, which I think is the right move.
I think he wants to go Cannon Rush because that's very early scout, right?
So what you want to do here is rally probe to the natural, then make a forge and go to the other, the bottom right base with that probe, so that you arrive at the two last bases at the same time with your probes. And then you can Cannon Rush if it's a 15 hedge. It's a very safe way to play on this map.
And we all know that HyuN does bust out some early hatches every now and then.
And look at the drone. This is already looking pretty bad for HyuN.
He's sending out another drone as well. He is a player that sometimes goes double hatch before pull. I don't think he's going to do it this time, especially not after seeing this probe.
No, this is to look for the probe, yeah. And he does see it. So, but MC can actually very easily go for this now. He knows the good positions to Cannon Rush, so...
HyuN is also not taking half measures, having two drones trailing this probe right now. He's worried.
This is very interesting to me that he's not Cannon Rushing yet. I guess he could still go for it. The pool just went down, so there's still enough time. But the drone does find the second probe coming in here.
Yeah, he waited a long time. He has a lot of money. He could drop the Nexus.
I think you can just go for it. Oh, he's gonna Cannon Rush up there. Oh, there's another spot you can use as well.
Oh, but the drones can actually squeeze in. No? Oh no, they cannot.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. I don't like this spot at all. There's another spot you can use that's a lot better. It's really it's a bit hard for me to show. But
I'm confused right now if the drones can come in or not. It looks like there's one on the right.
Yeah,
I don't think so. Because if they could get in, he would be doing it now.
But are you sure? It looks like it. Oh, maybe you're right. You're probably right.
Alright, so I think at best we're gonna have one cannon finish at first.
But that cannon can't even reach the natural cannon.
No, and he can also get a queen on the high ground, and MC is not gonna have high ground vision.
Yeah, I don't like this cannon spot at all. But it might work out. But he should make a spine crawl under the high ground.
Exactly. He made 6 links. I think the spine would have been a better choice.
No more money. That's man.
Mission failed.
A bit of a wonky game.
Still though, HyuN of course did lose a lot of mining time, but if he doesn't lose that hatch, then he's completely okay.
It's really funny how it doesn't even reach the hatchery.
HyuN is just gonna leave that cannon there for a while. Okay,
yeah, he should. He did.
I wasn't planning on taking my gases that early, no worries. Look at these two drones, by the way, on the other side of the map.
Oh wow, what?
That actually hurts his economy quite a bit.
Yeah, it does.
He's only on 15 workers right now.
I think he could have easily been in a much better position, HyuN.
Yeah. I don't like this either. He's not throwing away a lot of links for no reason at all.
That's so weird. Oh, is he gonna get it though? Wow. That would be a little bit nice, I guess. Oh, he does get it. They kill each other off somehow.
Yeah, they killed each other. That doesn't happen very often with melee units, but it happened this time. Okay, so normally you would say this is really freaking bad for the Protoss, but because HyuN sent those drones across the map, and then he just sacrificed 10 links, it's not all that bad for MC.
Yeah, I mean, there are two things that can happen with the cannon rush. Either you actually just deny the natural and the Zerg just takes another base, or this kind of stuff happens where it's like a skirmish, you get some cannons up, he tries to deny the cannons. And that's what happened here, and
what's happening in the middle of the map? Sorry to interrupt you there, but...
What?
There are once more 2 probes heading out.
Oh wow, what? I don't know. I think he's looking for cheese to know if he needs to put on a second cannon or not. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's why. You don't really have to send out 2 probes, I don't think, but he's just trying to be really safe because he knows he's really far ahead. Yeah. So I was always saying before, you have to look at the worker counts when this is the situation that comes up, and as you can see, MC is actually ahead on workers. Plus, HyuN doesn't have a third, so he can't grow up to ridiculous amounts. So yeah, MC is very far ahead.
And this is a really important scout now as well, as you said, because that probe just confirmed that there is not a single extractor taken right now. So MC knows, okay, this is really good because I have nothing to worry about for the next minute. I'm very curious to see where he's going to go with his +1, but he's chrono boosting out Warplate technology right now in the Cybernetics core. It's going to be hard for HyuN to find all the probes that are out on the map as well with these slow links that he has.
Yeah, that's true. I think MC will just go for some Zealot War pins to kill the third, and then go from there, either take a third or just go for a follow-up 2-base timing. But
maybe even throw down a Stargate behind his gateways?
No, he won't. If you're gonna go for that, you would already have thrown it down like a minute ago or something. So yeah, he's not gonna do that. But I was gonna say, I actually think Stargate follow-ups to cannon rushes are a little bit stronger in general. So I was a bit curious that he's gonna go for this. But this could very well just be a good follow-up.
I mean, if HyuN throws down a Roach one right now before he researches speed, that will actually be good for him.
Exactly, that's what I'm thinking. That's why I think Stargate's a little bit better. If you get a lead like this, it can just snowball so quickly with Phoenixes when they keep killing workers. You just control the game so well. But he is gonna get, like, look at the probe. It's gonna go up to the left now of this overlord on the third location and make a pylon. And then he's gonna warp in, like, how many zealots? 4 zealots? He has 4 gateways, right? Yeah.
Yep. 4 zealots with +1. He has a bunch of stalkers out as well, and he's bringing the mothership core. HyuN found one of the pylons, but
yeah, that's nice. But
oh, he's gonna walk in there.
What?
I don't like that actually. The zealots would have been more scary towards that hatchery.
He does get them in barely though, so that's nice. He even gets a few circlings, but it's still a little bit awkward. They have to walk all the way.
Yeah. And this gives time for those roaches. I actually think that HyuN might be able to save this hatchery now.
I don't think so. I really don't think so. I like to make it exciting, but I think he's just gonna snipe at the third and then recall away. And there's no way he's gonna be able to kill enough zealots to deny that from happening.
Well, the first roach 12 roaches are on the production tab, but I guess it's gonna take a while before they're all here. HyuN is doing a good time so far running around MC.
He's doing a very good job delaying with the unit movement he's doing. But I don't know why MC is actually fighting. I mean, it doesn't mean... Oh, it's time warps.
Oh, what? Not a transfuse, baby!
What is it?
No.
Why did he do that? Oh, he could have transfused.
Yeah, he could have transfused. I think if he throws one more transfuse down, he saves it.
That was so weird.
I guess, I mean, obviously a very crisis or crisis-heavy situation, so can't blame HyuN for making a mistake here and there.
But like, MC played that really weird. I understand, like, sometimes when you're in that situation, you see all the units coming in and you have a time warp available, you're like, haha, I'm gonna kill all the units and then the hatchery. But that's not really how Zerg production works. He's just gonna keep reinforcing and, like, eventually push it back. So a little bit greedy for MC there, and if the transfuse had gotten down, then the hatchery would still be alive, but as is, it's okay for MC actually.
Interesting follow-up as well by MC. I'm, by the way, right now at 11:30, so I'm not sure where you are, just making sure.
I'm a little bit behind. 1 sec. Yeah, I think I'm caught up now.
Cool. Dark Shrine is up. He's gonna warp in a bunch of Dark Templars on the right side of the map. Not a single Spore Crawler is anywhere. Layer is about to finish up though, so he will be able to morph Overseers. But the roach out of position, I think these TTs will do an insane amount of damage.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh, Overseer is morphing, but on the other side of the map. That's bad.
Oh damn. Yeah. Oh, he's gonna go for the hatch? Interesting. I would have sent 1 DT to every base.
Yeah, that would be really sick. That's so hard for HyuN to manage that.
But this is I mean, this is a...
It's good either way.
Yeah.
All 3 Dark Templars running into the main right now. That's Where are the roaches? The roaches are a little...
Yeah, I'm like trying to find them. Oh, there they come.
I mean, obviously DCT still paid himself, fantastic pick up on that hedge, but I totally agree with you that he could have done a little more there. If he sends 1 DT to every base, even though, like, I remember once upon a time, they asked Naniwa about this, and Naniwa often said, like, instead of killing a lot of drones, I prefer killing a hedge tree. Killing a hedge is always better than killing drones.
I think it depends a lot on the game state, like the situation you're in. There are some timings where it's better to kill the hatch, I think, but in this case I think it would have been better to go for 1 DT in every base.
It would have been so hard for HyuN to manage as well, like not having a single bit of detection, suddenly having to defend 3 locations at once. If not losing a crazy amount of drones, he would lose a ridiculous amount of mining time.
Exactly.
So,
yeah, you have to like scramble and send them all around, and it's really annoying to deal with.
What you said as well is an excellent point, because that's kind of what Naniwa was. I guess what Naniwa meant back then, when it all depended on like killing a third base and then following it up with a strong 2-base timing off Protoss, because in that phase of the game you deny a certain amount of income and larva, so Zerg wouldn't be ready for the follow-up push. And this is a very different game. I think after the start, it's safe to say that all timings that we normally know are completely thrown off. So yeah.
Yeah, and he wanted to go for a third as well, so it's just very different. So yeah, I wonder what MC is going to do from here. And I wonder how many. He's going to make a lot of probes actually. He's going to go up to full 3-base saturation. I would have expected him to stop at like 8 probes on the third, and then no gases, just go for a big Blink Stalker Immortal Sentry push. But looks like he's not going to do that. So
yeah, interesting. We have a little bit of Warp Prism Arrest on the north side of the map. I'm kind of wondering about it as well. Like, I'm not saying that what MC is doing is wrong, because he's in a good position. He's up in supply, which is always good for a Protoss. Zerg doesn't have a very terrifying army. Zerg has worse upgrades, way worse upgrades actually, because +2 and the +3 is halfway done, while +2 is just starting right now for HyuN. So I guess you could say MC is just playing it safe, but normally we kind of expect MC to just go in for the kill immediately.
Yeah, he's gonna do that, but it's a bit of a later timing, so I can't say if it's gonna work 100%, but with MC's control, it's gonna be very hard for HyuN to hold.
I mean, when you look at the army supply, if HyuN plays his army normally against Colossus, he needs to be up in army supply, and right now he's down.
Yeah.
Upgrades down in army supply. He does have a little bit of money in the bank. He needs to start building overlords again, by the way, because he's going to be surprised.
And it's a bit unlucky, or I shouldn't say unlucky, but unfortunate, I guess, that he's going for all the different kinds of tech right now. Actually, the best answer to this is to just max out on Roach Hydra as fast as possible and go for a huge flank in the middle of the map, especially with how much creep he has. But he's going to miss that opportunity now.
He's going to try to transition into swarm mode. And look at that Overlord, by the way, as I mentioned, like he really needed Overlords a minute ago. He waited all this time, now he's producing 8 Overlords at once. He's going to free up some supply / lose some supply over here, but...
free up some supply.
Yeah, I mean, well, I guess he wants to build swarm modes now. So
yeah, I mean...
some roaches.
Yeah, it's just a very unfortunate situation. You actually can't hold this at all, especially when you're behind like this. But even if he wasn't behind and he tried to transition to swarm mode, this kind of timing could actually be very strong.
Yeah.
Either way, so. Poor HyuN.
It was a really bad supply block for like a full minute in like the most crucial phase in the game. He was stuck on 155. Maybe if he would have had 5 swarm modes, he could have bought some time for himself. But as you pointed out, this timing is excellent and it's really good against swarm modes regardless.
Yeah. He's doing what he can, trying to buy some time, but MC's not really going to fall for it. He's just killing more and more units.
HyuN is trying to make some magic happen, somehow trying to find a place to stabilize, but when you're down 50 supply, you're down in upgrades, and you have no real answer to the Colossus other than a handful of Corruptors. Not even a handful, he has 3 Corruptors.
Yeah, this is the kind of game that you would have left like 10 minutes ago if it was a ladder game, but because it's they just placed it out.
Well said, well said. I couldn't have said it any better. So MC takes a pretty quick 2-0 lead over here of HyuN, which surprises me a little bit. I kind of thought it was going to be close between these two, and I think in general their results are kind of 50-50 as well. Sometimes HyuN wins, sometimes MC wins. This game, however, though, was not a game that HyuN had to lose, considering the opening. Like the cannon rush was kind of, as you said, wonky. There's no better way to describe it.
Yeah.
But then